Looks like butterfly wings. Hi guys, I've come to do makeup with you. I'm actually in such a lethargic state because I have a slight deja vu. I wonder if I haven't been here quite recently. If so, this is bad news because there is a big chance that after I release the video, makeup artists and salon staff watch it, someone writes to someone, clients take it off, and if I visit the salon for the second time, then you need to understand that I am not really expected there. But I hope everything will be fine. I even started a separate notebook where I wrote down my expressions of the salons with the addresses in order to avoid such situations. If I got into a fight, they kicked me out or found out so that I wouldn't go there back anymore. But somehow I abandoned this case. In general, it's time to resume and let's go. Will you show us which eyeshadow we will use? This one? Such black, brown and purple. Purple on the movable eyelid and a black for the corner of the eye. I need a bigger corner about where the eyebrow ends. I would like to make a big one so that the eyes seem longer. How much time will it take to make up? 40 minutes. How about eyelashes? Without eyelashes, cause it costs money. But no, you don't have to pay. We'll do a few things to make it more beautiful. But no, we don't need it. I just paint it. Because the glue for the eyes is so nasty. Don't. It will turn out beautifully. Then we didn't do it in my way. Eyelashes? Last time we did them, yes. It was difficult to take them off and they are, in my opinion, for building up. It seems to me that you can keep it for a month. To be honest, I was crying when I took them off. And how expensive is it? 500 rubles. Maybe it should be updated? Or no one complained except you. No one complained. You probably have gentle eyes. This glue holds for several days. It's just that you probably don't like standard eyelashes, but some people like so much. Is this makeup base? Maybe we can wash it off with micellar water from the face? Or do you have tonic? I just washed it off with tonic. Oh, well, I thought it was micellar water. And why do you rub your brushes like that? Do we need to mix the color? And why is the brush so dark? Maybe we have to wipe it with alcohol? They're probably leftover from the previous client. They always stay like this. What? Eyeshadows and a brush? Even if you wash it with soap? Yes, I've just washed before you came. Let's clean with alcohol. And now, what color have we used? Look, do you see it doesn't wash off? The color remains the same. When you clean it, the eyeshadow remains anyway. Look, even when I clean it, it still remains. Even when you wash it, still remains. And like this. If you smear on a napkin, then black stripes remain even though it is clean. Can I wash with something else? With soap, for example? Want it help? It is difficult to put on makeup with a wet brush, yes? I've been drying it already. You dried it, but it doesn't really help. Probably you need more time to dry. Are eyeshadows persistent or not? Didn't you notice last time? No. Such ordinary eyeshadows that they don't even wash off the brushes. It's the first time I've seen this. We're already doing a black corner, aren't we? I would like to be darker. We will do it shading later. The makeup of the eyes are still different due to your eyes different by nature. Maybe we will clean the brushes just in case. Is this one all that you use? Maybe even wipe it with alcohol? Is it a whole set of brushes? Or are they sold individually? This one is so nice. This one is for powder. Interesting. It is made with different pile. That's why 2 colors. Maybe we can pull it out a little more. More? Yes, just a little bit. I want big eyes. The eyes become more expressive, but I would like to be more authentic. Have you decided not to live with here? There will be a white inside. And the purple? No, we will do it. It looks like butterfly wings. We shade it. Let's shade it more. I think it looks better this way. It is too complicated and shaded, or should it be? No, it's fine. Let's add another color. Violet. Slightly lighten and the corner with pearl. So creamy, not straight. White it's necessary to apply in top here under the eyebrows so that it does not merge. What color do we draw eyebrows with? Gray graphite? Is it not too dark? No. Now it has become brighter and look natural. The light doesn't get on me at all, so we can see the wall beauty. What do we have left? We will do the eyeliner. The most famous eyeliner, which is already 5 years old, I think. Yes, and it hasn't dried up. It's eternal. Let's put on the eyeliner like this, to make the evening makeup look good. It turns out to be just such a cheeky one. Now we use tonic, right? Yes. When you put on the makeup, eyeshadows fall down from the brush. Is this Mary Kay tonic? Yes, a good one. Can I look at the tonic? And this one for what type of skin? From dry to oily. And yes, it is suitable for all skin types. What are we doing right now? We are putting the cream on. This is a moisturizing cream, Christine. Is it professional? It's strange that here is blue and white is here. This is because of the light.
Ой.
It remains to make a base, right? We will make up the cheekbones a little later too. Make up the cheekbones. I like to have bright cheekbones. Did you wipe the brush by chance? I wiped it, yes. It was wet. Beige base, a little darker than the skin tone so that it doesn't seem white. The brush has got dirty with some. Let's make the cheekbones bright. How do you define this line? There is more convex part here, so brown, and here you have dimples. Will it be smooth? Maybe we can make it brighter? I want bright cheekbones to make it more beautiful. It really bothers me. Is that exactly what they do? Yeah, sure. Are you doing it smoothly now? Ideally, there should be a brighter cheekbone, right? If you don't really want, I can make it lighter. No, I want it to be brighter. I want them to look natural so it looks good. And the blush? We also put it on. And what are we going to do now? We remove the excess. With a wet cotton pad, here's how it turns out. What it is now? Blush? I was waiting for it. Maybe we will wipe the brush. Right on top, right? Pink. Brown and pink and carrot. 3-color crumbly. Is this A1? Yes, about 20 years ago I had them too. Should I add it here? Come on, I like this. Highlighter? Right in the middle, and why exactly there? To make it shine. We can also use it here if you have a small nose. A little, even under the eye. Yes, yes. Are we going to darken it a bit here? Not necessary, it wouldn't be so pretty. There is no need here. Are we going to put on mascara? Where do I have to look at? A little higher.
Выше, чуть-чуть вот так.
And now the lips. Lip gloss? No. Let's use the lip pencil. We can also use lip gloss on top. No need, I think. Can we make my upper lip a little bigger? Bottom one isn't necessary. Make it a little bigger.
Сегодня все? Слава богу.
Wait, what is it? We will make it a little lighter. No, don't. Is there a hairstyle left? You can split them up a little bit. What about hairspray? No need. Won't be better, I guess.
Ну да.
Yes, thanks. Well, girls and boys, by tradition I share my impressions. To be honest, the most difficult was to meet my neighbors in the elevator, because I tried to hide in the corner and pretend that it wasn't me. But then I remembered that I didn't need to depend on someone's opinion, and turned around and looked straight into everyone's eyes. What about the process? In the beginning, as I said, when I came and saw the administrator, I remembered that I had already visited this salon. The most interesting thing is that they also recognized me, that I visited the salon. They asked if I had changed my hair color. I said yes. And when I was sitting, I chose hair care, curls, and evening makeup. When I was sitting on hair care, the man came into the hall. He was a worker of this salon. He was wearing a mask. He looked at me, and I immediately realized that he recognized me. I mean, he had eyes like that. Here he was looking at me. I thought, dong, it started. By the way, after that he called the administrator. They went out somewhere. My receptors were already bad, and I'm already just limp like that, and I can feel what's going on. Well, in short, I didn't look at him at all. I just felt he asked her. I understood that if I was withdrawing it, although they seemed to be not particularly in the field of my view. He thought it's all pointless and they laughed. I understood that something was about to start. In general, I turned off the camera and locked the phone, and turned on the camera through the locked screen. Then I turned the camera around so that it was shooting. Well, not from the front but from the main one. It was not visible that it was shooting, and it was just lying on my lap. And I thought they would come now. First, the disassembly would begin and the shooting was underway. Secondly, if they took away my phone and everything was blocked, that is, they wouldn't be able to delete the files without Face ID. Just in case, these were the steps which I had been gained from their own experience. Everything was quite further on. At one moment, he asked makeup artist and administrator. I was sitting all this time and I thought I was going to go with one ready eye or something was going to start. They filmed me too without asking the permission. Everyone came back and silence, as if the actions continue and nothing happens, and I wonder if he didn't turn me in. I thought this was a man, and haha, it's not like I was sitting like this. Further on in this procedure, he looked at me, he looked through the mirror and actively ignored him. Well, at some point he said loudly to the wall hall, "Alona isn't a giggler today." I'm like, "Hello, yes." And I didn't think she answered anything. Then he also said, "And I just watched your Botox video yesterday." And I said, "It's so nice that he said something else." And he also said something about hair color. In general, I commented a little bit. After that, one of the stylist girl who also cut someone's hair said she has her own Instagram blog. He said not to YouTube or so on. I thought, well, let's go, but everything went on calmly. Everyone was going to do their job, and when I paid the administrator, "Do you have your own blog?" I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Our director said they had an offer. You can choose any procedure you want for free and you will make an ID for us." I said, "I'll probably refuse." She said, "What's wrong with that? Think about that." I said, "I'll think about that." Well, in general, as I understood, he was our stylist in general. Told the administrator about me. The makeup artist was shown my blog. The administrator managed to call back to the hostess of the salon to advise what to do. And that's why they disappeared somewhere. That's it. The administrator has gone somewhere. Of course, it's cool. It's modern approach due to the fact that everyone ended up in the known means that I won't be able to go back there anymore. But at the same time, they look so cool. Most likely because, among other things, the owner of the salon really believes that her master does cool makeup. Thanks for that anyway. As for the makeup of the face, well, it's hard for me to comment it. To be honest, there is a room for improvement. I can note that the makeup artist is attentive, calm and careful. She tried to do everything gently and without discomfort. This is also not so common in fact, which is valuable. But it is obvious that the theoretical basis needs to be tightened. There are such basics that she needs to know. I have a feeling that the master either studied a long time ago or didn't study all. Acts on the principle. I see a picture and draw as a picture. And the second point is cosmetics. The makeup costs 2,500 rubles and it's not worth it. Moreover, I mentioned that the last time I had unpleasant sensations from the eyelash glue and I was told what to do if your eyes so sensitive. The other clients are so happy that they can wear eyelashes for several days. That is, most likely is glue for one evening, and for eyelashes extensions it needs to be soaked well. Last time I worn it, it didn't wash off even after taking a bath. I had to peel off my eyelashes because I didn't want to walk like that for a long time. I think this is an unsuitable product, and when you charge 1000 rubles for makeup, 500 rubles can be allocated for normal glue for the comfort of the client. About the rest of cosmetics, one palette eyeliner which is about 5 years old, which I would also like to note with regard to hygiene. It seems to me that I was stood up when I noticed that the brushes were not so clean. The makeup artist said that they were clean. You and I have already seen a lot of things. I believe that the brush cannot leave a greasy black mark on a napkin. I noticed this when we applied a light eyeshadow base. I saw that the brush leaves a black mark on the napkin. It was obvious that the brush was in a black eyeshadow, but I had not been painted with dark eyeshadows yet, and most likely the master began to clean the brush because she only has one such eyeshadow brush. Respectively, she need to apply a light color, and to do this, clean the brush, and she used the other brushes, although it is obvious that they were not clean. I asked her to rinse some of the brushes. The makeup artist wiped them with a napkin, but this is obviously not enough. You need to wash them with a soap, so that for sure. Most of all, I don't understand that some salons live in some kind of separate world. All salons employs the administrator, the makeup artist, and they see such makeup, they don't live in a closed space. They take pictures of it, post it on their social networks. Real people revolve around and see it on the streets, and nothing bothers them. There is no feeling that something can be improved, and this is Moscow 2020. Guys, that's it. The makeup I wanted to show you right after the salon. By the way, the cost of this is 5000 rubles with a discount because I had hairstyle and makeup. So tell me guys, would you do it for 5000 rubles? By the way, a few words about hair care. I like that. Cool, soft hair. The master did everything very carefully, so I give the highest score. So that's it. Thank you everyone for watching to the end. Leave the comments. I kiss everyone. What? Did you hit yourself? You're my kitty. You need to be more careful. That's all? Doesn't hurt anymore? I'll kiss you. Bye bye.